It is now 11:17. Matt Wintz is here. As we said earlier, it's summertime. It's supposed to be hot. However, a little stretch we have not seen before.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and I mean, heat you need to take seriously. Again, we talked about it last night. It's not the prettiest thing to talk about, right? But it's one of the things that can really lead to some problems if you're not taking care of yourself. So especially construction workers, anyone working outside. Tomorrow's going to be a hot day. Friday's going to be a hot day. Thursday's kind of in between, and we go back to some cooler readings again. We'll talk about that, and that's after some storms. So that's your whole story. Let's put it into graphic form here as we get into the forecast. We've got hazy sunshine tomorrow morning, seasonably warm. We'll be in the 70s to start, not bad. Midday looks good, afternoon looks good, and then we deal with our strong storm potential late in the day towards the evening hours. We'll have temperatures tomorrow that likely eclipse 90 degrees for the second time this summer. It's a muggy night outside. You notice the urban heat island from Cleveland down towards Akron and Canton sitting in the 70s. Everyone else in and around 70 degrees. You measure that with the dew point or combine those two, and it's a muggy evening outside. Definitely an AC on kind of night for most of you. We had the showers and thunderstorms today. Boy, those got going quickly. But they collapsed just as quickly as they got going, all courtesy of Lake Erie today. You saw some of those storms popped. We had some flooding rains out in Geauga County, Chagrin Falls, Bainbridge area picking up 1 to 2 inches of rain. Ditto that in the Brecksville area over towards Sagamore Hills. All of that coming to an end tonight as high pressure kind of settles in briefly. But we go back to low pressure tomorrow. We've got a pretty potent system coming out of Minnesota. All eyes on this complex of storms. And we've been waiting for it to get going because the models, the computer model guidance that we use picks up on these, and we've been waiting for it to develop because the models had this, and this is what we're going to watch tomorrow roll across not just Wisconsin and Michigan, but eventually into Northeast Ohio. The Storm Prediction Center puts out these alerts. Again, they may fine-tune where they're expecting the bullseye to be tomorrow, but I would agree with this. With the likely category, especially in our western counties, this may stretch into our northern counties as well tomorrow. But bottom line, all the lines and borders aside from the Storm Prediction Center, we have the threat for severe weather. So here's how it evolves tomorrow. Here's our complex of storms. This is noon tomorrow. We're fine, but we're staring down towards the west, back towards Chicago, areas of western Michigan, a pretty decent complex of storms that comes together, likely with damaging winds with that. This is very similar to what happened last Thursday. Big complex develops. We call this an MCS or a mesoscale convective system. It's a big old area of thunderstorms, and this will be rolling into perhaps Northeast Ohio as we get into the 4, 5, 6 o'clock hour. Earlier today, I wasn't too impressed with this. The reason why all the models had this complex further north. Everything agreed on that. It looked like we kind of got the trailing end of that. Our in-house model's still thinking that, but this is a her. I like this model best, and this does bring those strong to severe storms through the area as we get into the evening and overnight tomorrow. So let's get closer. National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast. Again, dry tomorrow morning. No problems for your lunch hour either. It's going to be hot tomorrow. We're up near 90, as I mentioned. Heat indices pushing the mid-90s. Here come your storms. This is 7 o'clock. You know, we give or take an hour or so, but these would be packing a punch with damaging winds, some hail. Can't rule out some tornadoes tomorrow either. Again, similar setup to last Thursday, and notice how the rain kind of lingers on this model. That would bring a flood risk to us tomorrow night around this time. All of that action goes away, and we quiet down Thursday, and temperatures will be cooler as a result. Damaging winds, hail, the primary threats. Flooding is going to be a threat as well. I'm highlighting 5 to 10 o'clock. They'll be moving in from the northwest, and again, we'll be on it here at Channel 3. Temperatures tomorrow and dew points combined will equal heat indices up into the mid-90s, so take precautions as you're heading on out. I mentioned hot tomorrow, cooler behind the storms Thursday, then we're back to the heat. I think hottest day of the summer so far on Friday. We'll be pushing mid-90s on Friday with heat indices that'll be pushing 100 degrees. We may have a heat advisory issued on Friday. Just giving you a little heads up right now. Friday is going to be a hot day. In terms of storms for your weekend, again, we dry things out Thursday. Slight chance of a storm around here on Friday. It's Saturday that we bring the rain in, and then we clear the heat out. And we're back to the 70s with low humidity on Sunday. Beautiful day on Sunday. Monday looks good as well. And then mid-80s next week.